Hi everyone. Oh my gosh, I just had the biggest urge to do a Glinda and say, it's good to see me, isn't it? Then I was like, God, people who don't know the show are just gonna take that the wrong way. But it's good to see you in a weird way through the camera. It has been a while. I haven't seen you guys on YouTube since I got engaged in Disney, which was the last vlog. And oh my gosh, wasn't it just the best? I will definitely never ever get over that. It was just my dream come true. So I thought we could have a little catch up. I was inspired, of course, by the fact that my wardrobes are literally bursting at the seams. Like, it's making me feel sick. I'm in desperate need of a clear out, and I was about to start this yesterday and I was like, something inside me feels very guilty doing a wardrobe clear out and not doing it with you guys. It's just like something I have to do. It was actually the same with the Disney trip. Like, there was such a big part of me that was like, no, I don't want to vlog. I just want to be in the moment and enjoy it fully and not have to worry about filming. But then the other part of me really overwhelmed and was just like, no, there's absolutely no way you cannot vlog your dream Disney trip. Like, it just wouldn't be right. And that's how it feels every time I do a wardrobe clear out. So that's what we're gonna do today. And I thought that, you know, I could just give you a little quick catch up on life since becoming a fiance. I would also really love to show you guys what is new at Flossy, because the last two collections that we've launched, I haven't done my usual like sit down video on YouTube, so I'm not sure that all of you have actually seen it. So life since becoming engaged, it has been amazing in a way that I really didn't anticipate or expect. I always had this really weird feeling about getting engaged, like especially to JJ, who I have been with for 10 years. I kind of thought that I would just like not care, but like I knew it was coming eventually. Like, we have, you know, always knew we were going to get married. And by the way, if any more one person comments, I thought you didn't want to get married, Freddie, like, I don't know if I ever actually said that, and if I did, it would definitely have just been to like just get everyone off my back, because there was a time period, probably like, I guess it was like 4 years ago, when I moved into the flat, that was just like, Freddie, when are you going to get engaged? When are you going to start a family? And honestly, those comments were just annoying me so much, because I have tried to explain to you guys that I've never been like in a rush to get to the next step in life. I just feel like life is very long and you never get back those times. Like, once you've moved past them, you never get them back. So even like moving out of my family home was something that, you know, I know lots of people are in a rush to do, but I never was, because I knew that once I left my family home, if everything went to plan, I would never go back. So I didn't really want to rush through that and just get it over with. I just wanted to, I don't know, make the most of it and enjoy it, because it's the only time that I would ever have that. The same with JJ moving in. Like, I knew that once he moved in, touch wood, he would never leave. So I just really wanted to make the most of that time of like living alone and enjoying that, because it's something that I'd never done. And obviously I was never going to get engaged to someone that I hadn't lived with. So that just pushed my timeline like a lot further away than other people's. And I think that that's fine. We all have different ways we want our lives to go. And I'm just thrilled with how, you know, the timing of mine has turned out. For me, it's been perfect. I also used to get like weirdly offended at like 25, 26 when people asked me when I was going to get married, because I just felt at that time way too young to be getting married. I would be like, are you insane? Why are you asking me that? And I really stand by that. I'm not saying that 25 is too young to get married, but for me, it definitely was. Like, I was still, you know, part child in my opinion at 25. Like, I still sometimes feel like I am younger than my age. I think my spirit is quite young compared to other people my age. Like, again, everyone's different. And I think I've been quite lucky to have a lot of friends of different ages. So I have friends that are a few years older than me, lots of friends, of course, the same age, and even a few friends a little bit younger than me. And there was a time when we were all just, you know, girls living our life in London, and the thought of getting married and having a baby seemed so far away in the future. And then I think like 2 years ago, I maybe moved into a season where like lots of friends from those 3 different age groups were like getting engaged or getting married or getting pregnant, all kind of at the same time. And it just like really desensitized me to the idea of it, and suddenly just became like, oh, now this is the normal thing. Whereas like a couple of years ago, for me at least, my lifestyle, my circle of friends, where I live, what I do, it was not normal. So if people were asking me 4 or 5 years ago, I definitely would not have been enthusiastic about it, but I did know deep down that I of course wanted to get married. That's something that I feel like I've always wanted, like my whole life. But after being with JJ for so long and talking about marriage and talking about the future, I really did not think that I would find the whole engagement thing emotional or moving or even very significant. I just thought, well, you know, it's not like the olden days where people would be dating for a while and probably not even live together, and then being proposed to was like this huge surprise, like, oh my gosh. I just thought, you know, we're all living with our partners most of the time before we get engaged. We talk about the future, we kind of know it's going to happen, so why is it a big deal? And honestly, I really surprised myself, like how moved I was, how emotional I got during the proposal and afterwards as well, like reflecting on it. Like, it was such a huge moment for us as a couple. I feel like that was the day JJ became a man. I do not want him to know I said that, but really I felt like that was just such a pivotal moment in both of our lives where we just both became, like, I don't know, moved into the next stage. I don't know, I actually get uncomfortable being super sentimental for some reason, but yeah, I loved it, and it was one of the best days of my life, and I got the most beautiful ring in the world, which 2 months later I still just keep staring at, and I just can't believe that that's on my finger. It's so beautiful. Also, my best friend got engaged like 6 or 7 months before me, so we have just been like enjoying being engaged together, and we're talking just all the time about wedding stuff, and it's just so much fun to like go through this process with your best friend. It's like the best. Also, to have a couple of my other best friends be fairly recently newlyweds is great because they still have so much enthusiasm for weddings and stuff. So I've just had so much support. We got so many lovely cards and a few gorgeous presents, and it just also made you like kind of take stock of all of the special important people in your life that you love and care about, and who love and care about you, because we had to make phone calls and FaceTimes, and that process was so nice because it just made you realize, like, oh my gosh, we're so lucky to have so many people in our lives to share this news with, who are all really happy, and it's just been a really lovely couple of months. Yes, I have started wedding planning, but I'm not going to talk about it too much in this vlog. I'm also kind of deciding how I want to share the wedding journey with you guys, because as you clearly know, in the last couple of years I've pulled myself back a lot from social media for my own sanity, and a wedding is something so personal and special and sacred that it's kind of a frightening idea putting it all online, to be honest with you. But then another part of me is just, you know, really drawn to sharing it because that's what I've always done with you for such a long time, since I was 20. Like, I don't know anything else. Of course, ultimately I do want to share the wedding, but I just need to figure out a way that I can do that while still feeling calm and happy about it and not having my peace disturbed. I think that's the main thing. So yeah, I was thinking I would do maybe like a wedding catch-up with you guys in a separate video with like maybe some Q&A questions or stuff like that. But I will tell you one thing: the day after I got back from Florida, I booked the actual ceremony because, cut a very long story short, I knew exactly where I wanted us to get married. Well, we knew, it was mutual, it wasn't just me. And 2, I really had a few like dates in mind, because I kind of have a thing about dates like in the calendar. I think some sound really pretty, and there was a few dates on my list, and I checked the dates, and the date that I wanted, that was like my top choice, fell on a Saturday, and I was like, oh my god, that's it, we have to get married on that day. So I booked it. I didn't actually even tell JJ until after I'd booked it. I was like, by the way, we're getting married on this day, put it in your calendar. So yes, I will share more in another video if you guys want me to do that. But for now, I feel like I've rambled enough. Let's do a little Flossy try on and then clear out my absolute monstrosities of wardrobes. Oh, and I also realised you guys hadn't seen Cindy for a while, and it would be so cruel of me to deprive you of seeing this absolutely beautiful face. So you're welcome, everyone. In fact, Cinderella's allowed to say it. It's good to see me, isn't it? Okay, I hope the sound is okay because we're in a 30-degree heat wave right now, so all the windows are open. But I am so excited to talk you through this latest, well, 2 Flossy collections. We had 2 launches this spring summer. We had a couture dress launch and also a ensemble launch. Okay, so as I'm wearing 2 pieces from the summer ensemble, I will talk through those first. So hopefully you guys remember from last year that when we launched the ensemble, it was in response to really 3 of your requests as customers. 1 separates, 2 more affordable pieces, and 3 more wearable everyday pieces. So that was the whole point of the ensemble. You guys know, especially more than anyone, because you've been watching me on YouTube for so many years doing my spring and summer haul weeks, like how obsessed I am with those summer staple pieces being perfect, because I feel like once you've got those, you just never have to buy anything else again, because you can mix and match them, you can just wear them over and over again. They're timeless, they're good quality, they, you know, always look classic and beautiful. And in all of those probably hundreds, maybe even thousands of items I tried on, like how rare was it for me to find something that I was like, guys, this is perfect. Like, it hardly ever happened. And those criticisms that I made when trying on clothes are constantly in the back of my mind when we're designing and developing pieces for Flossy. So basically what I've done is created a collection of 5 summer pieces that are designed to be mixed and matched and worn with each other to create your perfect summer capsule wardrobe. Okay, so I absolutely have to talk about the shorts first, because I think that you will know that out of everything, my white linen summer shorts are the biggest staple in my summer wardrobe. My be-all and end-all pair of shorts were very, very expensive. They were over £400, and I was constantly trying to find you guys an affordable alternative from all of my high street hauls, and I don't think I ever did. I always said good shorts and skirts are so hard to find, with like a nice shape, a nice structure, good fabric, lined, anything with like a remotely feminine detail, especially on shorts. Impossible to find. So you had better believe that I felt like I was taking on the biggest responsibility of my life when developing these shorts. There was so much pressure. But I have to say that I and my team absolutely nailed these. They are a 10 out of 10. I can honestly say that they are the most beautiful, gorgeous, well-made, good quality, exquisite shorts I have ever had in my wardrobe, including the £400 ones. These are better, these are nicer. I know there'll be lots of interest on the fabrics of these pieces, because lots of you like natural fibres over man-made fibres, and I completely understand. These shorts, also this top and the other top, are all made of a cotton, linen and viscose blend, and this was for a very specific reason. I wanted that kind of linen look, but I didn't want them to crease as badly as my expensive shorts, which are 100% linen, which crease so dramatically after like sitting down for 2 minutes. They are pretty much kind of ruined, and I really didn't want that to be the case, but I still wanted the lovely look of the linen, the feel. I wanted that kind of structure and stiffness and thickness to the fabric whilst still making them soft and nice to wear on the skin. And I really feel like with the cotton, linen and viscose blend that we've done, it's absolutely perfect. And if anyone is interested, viscose is actually a naturally found fibre, but it's just like processed by humans, if that makes sense. So you can't really say it's a natural fibre, but it's not like plastic. Hopefully that makes sense. Anyway, back to the shorts. They basically follow the same pattern and cut as our Kelly shorts from our first ensemble launch, which are, I think, sold out. They're so popular. They just have the most flattering fit. They are nice and snug on the high point of your waist, but they, as you can see, like stick out a little to create like a really gorgeous silhouette and really accentuate the small part of your waist, but also just to give so much room in the legs and the thighs, because what I hate about wearing shorts, especially in summer, is just feeling like constricted in them and feeling uncomfortable. They're also a really lovely, like modest length. They're still short and cute looking, but they're not so short that they're like really up your bum, you're feeling really self-conscious. They look just a very classy length. We've also got our little signature scoop in the side seam of the shorts, which really works to elongate the leg while still keeping that really nice length, but it also just adds a lovely like feminine softness into the shorts, whereas lots of shorts that are this length can look quite masculine. They're called Bermuda shorts most of the time, and they are just not pretty. They're not feminine, they're not girly, they're not cute. I'll just come a little bit closer so you guys can see some of the details. So on the pocket, we've added this really lovely scallop detail, which is very, very cute. It's also echoed in like the belt of the shorts as well. And if I come even closer, you can see the little cute bow on the shorts as well, which is absolutely gorgeous. I really just don't know what else to say, guys. All of those years of praying and looking for the perfect pair of summer shorts has A, paid off, and B, is over because they're done. I've created them. They are absolutely perfect. Okay, so next we have the Giselle top. Did I mention these are the Gigi shorts? We called them Giselle and Gigi after our Giselle and Gigi dress from our summer collection last year because they were so popular. They sold out so quickly. We are thinking about maybe bringing them back next year. That's something you guys would be interested in. But the summer ensemble absolutely has the same essence as Giselle and Gigi. Very simple, classic, elegant, timeless, but beautiful and ultra feminine. Anyway, this is the Giselle top. It's just a really beautiful, simple puff sleeve top, but just very elevated. So for example, in the bodice, we've got some boning, which I personally really love. I think it gives a piece like that extra structure that makes it look more expensive and luxurious and kind of like this corsety princess feel. Like honestly, if it didn't have that, it would just look very flat. It would look cheap. It's those small details that really work to just elevate something simple like this. I also think the volume in our puff sleeves is just perfect. There's a very fine line between like doing too much on a puff sleeve, but you still want to have that like princessy feminine feel, and I just feel like we have absolutely nailed it again. The top also has a zip, like a really lovely gold zip in the back, because as you guys know, I absolutely hate having to put anything over my head. The clothes are the last thing that I do when I get dressed. I always like to do my hair and makeup first and then get dressed, and I hate putting things over my head and ruining my hair and makeup, and vice versa, like taking them off at the end of the day and sometimes getting stuck. It's like the worst thing ever, and I'll never ever make you do it unless I absolutely have to. So we've got a cute little zip down the back of the top. It of course has the beautiful scallop detail on the neckline that echoes the shorts, which makes these two like kind of my favorite pairing because they're the only two pieces with the scallop. Like again, they don't have to be worn together. They're not a set, they're not a two-piece, but they just have that little echo, which I really love. And we've got this really gorgeous wide sweetheart neckline, which I just think is so flattering. It looks good on absolutely everybody. The wider the neckline, personally I think, the more flattering it is, but sometimes if you go too wide, the sleeves can have a tendency of falling down depending on how your shoulders are shaped. So to avoid that, we actually added in little bra poppers, meaning you can attach your bra to the top so it never falls down. Like, we literally think of everything. Okay, next we have the Gigi top. This, I think, is our most popular combination from what I've seen people ordering. Everybody wants to pair the Gigi top with the Gigi shorts, which makes me very happy. So as you can see, this is again a very like simple but elevated basic, just designed to be a total like wearable summer staple top that you can just wear with everything. It has the boning in the bodice, the zip at the back. It's got this really beautiful square neckline, which again I think is just so flattering, looks lovely on everyone. And as you can see, the top has our signature Gigi bows, although in white because we just wanted to keep this really simple. But you could totally take the pink straps from your Gigi dress and put them on this top. That would look super cute. But yes, they are self-tying, so you can just fiddle around with them and place them however you like them, and they are of course detachable. So I'll show you guys what the top looks like without the bows. Again, it's really beautiful, super simple but elevated, just very elegant, timeless, flattering, all the above. It's a top that looks so low effort and simple, but because it has these kind of elevated features, it looks expensive, it looks really put together, and you could just obviously pair this with just like a million different summer bottoms. Like, you could just wear this with anything. Please forgive me for this being creased because I just can't bear to get my steamer out, it's too hot. But this is the Gigi skirt. This is another piece that I was so excited about because I just feel like it's been another focus over the years of hauls, like finding a beautifully made simple but like voluminous, high-end looking summer skirt that was wearable for every day. I could never find it, so of course I made it. So I'm going to talk you through the details of the skirt because I feel like there is hidden things about this that make it so nice that you may not necessarily realise when you first look at it. So actually another reason why we call these pieces Gigi and Giselle is because the original Gigi and Giselle dress, even though they kind of looked the same, they actually both had different cuts on the skirts. The Giselle has box pleats and the Gigi is circular cut, meaning the entire skirt is made from one circular cut piece of fabric rather than in sections, and it means you need a lot of fabric, which makes it very, very expensive to make, which is why you don't really see circular cut dresses or skirts a lot from high street retailers because they're too expensive to make. They definitely are a more high-end piece. In fact, I had a DM from a girl and I didn't have a chance to reply before it disappeared, and I put this on my story and she was like, that is so true, I've only ever seen this type of skirt from Dolce & Gabbana. And I was like, thank you. If that was you, I'm so sorry I didn't get the chance to reply, but she is absolutely right. You don't get this type of circular cut skirt at affordable prices usually, but I was insistent that we did it because look at the beautiful movement that it creates. It's just absolutely stunning. This is also a super flattering fit, sitting at that really nice high point of the waist and not being obscenely short. As you can see, it's like still a cute mini length, but it's more like modest and longer than I would say you get at a lot of high street retailers. And I've saved the best feature until last, which I think is going to really sell it to you guys. Now I don't want to get demonetized, so I'm going to give you a very, very quick flash. Woo! Yes, the skirt has built-in shorts, which are really soft and comfortable, meaning you can twirl and you can walk up and down stairs without feeling self-conscious. So yeah, for me this is just the absolute most perfect summer skirt in the world. So versatile, you can dress this up and down, wear it with countless summer tops, although it does of course look best with our flossy tops, but it will work with pretty much everything you already have in your wardrobe, I would say. And finally, in the summer ensemble, we have the Giselle skirt, which I think is going to make me really, really popular amongst you guys again, who have been asking me for more midi length pieces, and I can't believe this is actually our first longer length piece in the whole ensemble. I'm really sorry about that, but this is pretty much the perfect skirt. I'll take another clip in a sec so you guys can actually see the length of it, but it's absolutely beautiful. It follows the same skirt design as the Giselle dress, so it has these beautiful box pleats. Basically, circular cut was a bit too intense when it was this length. There was so much fabric that it looked kind of insane. It would look beautiful for like a very, very formal event, but for an everyday skirt, I just felt like it was too dramatic circular cut, which is why this one has box pleats. It's a bit more subdued, it's a bit flatter, but it still does have gorgeous swishability and volume. Both the skirts and the shorts, by the way, are a complete cotton and linen blend because we've used so much fabric in order to get this beautiful volume and definition, but because it's cotton and linen blend, they're very, very lightweight, very breathable and airy. And what I love about the Giselle skirt is how you can really dress this up to create a more formal look. I mean, you can totally go casual with just like some flat sandals or slides and like a cute kind of raffia bag and a top like this for a nice like daytime look, or you can absolutely elevate it with a cute little pair of heels and an evening bag and something like maybe off the shoulder, giving a really elegant kind of summer evening party look. Let me quickly pop on the Giselle top so you can see these two together as well. Okay, so here are the two Giselles together. I think they are just so princessy and elegant and really modest and gorgeous, really grown up and sophisticated, but still like girly and cute. Oh, I just love them. I feel like this outfit is too sophisticated for me though. No, not really. I absolutely love it, but I think for the more modest girls, the ones who are more modest than I am at least, this is absolutely perfect. Okay, so here is the full length of the skirt. Sorry, it's super bright, but as you can see, it's a beautiful ballerina length, very swishy, very, very elegant and beautiful. I absolutely love it. Even though I'm not normally a long skirt kind of girl, as you guys know, you just can't help but feel just so elegant in this and almost regal. Okay, so here's the first dress in our spring summer couture ladies of leisure collection, which is basically all about just like romanticizing the everyday, doing cute girly things, going shopping, going for brunch, going for afternoon tea, going for cocktails, going for a picnic, going for a walk, and just looking cute whilst doing it. So this is the Camille dress. It follows a very similar shape and structure to our Audrey dress, which I think is like our #1 best-selling dress, except for maybe the Coco. But Audrey is ensemble, of course, so it's very simple, so I kind of wanted to just make a more chic, elevated version. And this dress actually ended up really surprising me, because when we were in development, I kind of predicted that this would be my least worn dress out of the 3, just because I find white a very easy wearable colour. But this has actually been my most worn dress out of the 3. I've just found when I needed something to just throw on with like my pair of slingbacks and my Coach tabby shoulder bag, like just to look put together and pretty, but just really in a rush and throw something on. Like, this is what I've reached for. And then when you wear something once and it works, you just find yourself repeating the outfit over and over and over again. That's what I do, like sometimes in consecutive days. So yes, I'll just come a little bit closer so you can see the details. It's this beautiful pink boucle fabric with the contrast like ivory boucle, and on the waist we have this lovely bow with a rose made out of boucle. Like, oh my god, it's just absolutely exquisite. Such a flattering shape, so comfortable. I also just love that really gorgeous square neckline. I just think it looks so good on everyone. Oh my goodness guys, when I put this dress on, it just makes me want to cry happy tears, because this is of course the dress that I got engaged in. I ended up calling it the Flory dress after of course the Grand Floridian, which is where JJ proposed to me. So this is one of the most special Flossy dresses ever, and I just love it. I really do think it's perfect for anyone in their bridal era, not exclusively of course, but if anyone is having like a hen party or a bachelorette or a bridal shower, engagement party, anything like that, this really is the perfect dress. It's so simple and pretty and classy that I just think it's gorgeous for those types of occasions. Of course, you guys know they're all lined, they all zip down the back so you can step in and out of them. Very important to me. I also love how this dress has a very kind of subtle drop waist. I'm not really a drop waist kind of girl. I don't think it flatters my body type, but as you can see, this dress is still really flattering. It's not like a proper true drop waist, but the pleats are kind of just sewn down a little bit further than the natural waist, so it kind of gives it that effect without the like silhouette being drastically different to what we're used to and what we know flatters us. Okay, so if I just come up close and show you guys the detail on the 3 bows, as you can see, the bows have this really beautiful like subtle pale pink like watercolor rose design on them, which is just very unique, very special. It's such a delicate detail that's not obvious until you come up close and you're like, oh my gosh, it's flowers, that's so pretty. And finally we have the Hope dress. Now the Hope dress has actually been the best seller from this collection, which I don't think I would have predicted. I actually predicted that the Flory dress would be the most popular, but this has been, which is really interesting. I love it. It again is definitely giving bridal era, but not exclusive. If that's not you, that does not mean that you cannot wear this dress. As you can see, this dress also has bows. We actually have a double bow. The more the better, if you ask me. Look at that gorgeous neckline, so feminine and gorgeous, and then you've got the bow on the waist as well, and they're really beautiful like double layered bows as well, so they just have like a very expensive luxurious feel. Coming from the brand that I would say is the queen of pleats, it's quite exciting that this dress has a type of pleat that we've never actually done before, which is basically this singular like open pleat at the front, which I just think gives the dress such like a simple but vintage look. I absolutely adore it. This is the most traditional out of the 3 in terms of our typical like flossy fit. It's very fitted and accentuated around the waist, then has this beautiful A-line shape, just so flattering and girly, just absolutely perfect. Okay, that is everything. Thank you so much if you watched all of that and did not skip forward. It means a lot to me. I'm clearly very proud of all of this, and I just feel like this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And to tell you the truth, this is why I would find it very hard to go back to what I was doing before, like a lot of haul videos, because I would just be thinking like none of this is as nice is what I make for Flossy. So yeah, I wouldn't want to be disingenuous doing haul videos thinking, but Flossy is nicer. I also just wanted to quickly show you guys the new Couture packaging. We have changed it for the first time in 3 years. I just really wanted to update it and elevate it, just to reflect the progression of the brand, and also because since we launched Ensemble, and those pieces come in an embroidered dust bag instead of a box. The box is reserved for Couture purchases, which makes it more special, so I kind of just wanted to make the box reflect that. So I'll put the two side by side, the old and the new. So this box is absolutely lovely. It has the logo in white, which is basically just printed flat onto the box, which is like a very smooth, slightly shiny cardboard with the ivory ribbon. The new box, I'm just going to try and come in really close and see if it shows. It's this really beautiful texture now, which gives it, I think, just this really lovely, like high-end, luxurious design feel. And then the logo is now also debossed in this beautiful champagne gold, which again, I think just gives it such a more luxurious look. And my favorite part, we now have a branded ribbon also in champagne gold, which just looks so pretty. I'm absolutely thrilled with the new packaging. I just think it really reflects how we are as a brand and what we love and how special the pieces are. And now the boxes are even more of a keepsake than the old ones. Okay, so in terms of the clear out, I think I'm just going to focus on my spring summer wardrobe today because it just feels like too much to do the winter as well. We can do that later, like when we're actually coming into winter. And really my spring summer wardrobe is what's giving me like the most stress, because really it's since JJ moved in like a year and a half ago, and I had to basically put 2 wardrobes worth of things into one. And of course I did a really big clear out at the time, but it's just got really overflowing to the point where like I'm not wearing these clothes because I can't see them. So I need to get rid of stuff, and hopefully it will feel very cleansing. And I don't know if I've mentioned this before in a clear out video, but like sometimes I go on Depop and I scroll through like the things that I've sold in the past to see if there's like anything that I regret, like oh my god, I wish I hadn't gotten rid of that. And there's literally never anything that I regret. I'm very content with the things that I've allowed to move on out of my life and into someone else's, and I really do like the idea of my clothes having a second life with someone new, with one of you. It makes me feel really good and really happy. So yeah, let's get started. I'm so hot. Okay, so this is the wardrobe that we're going to focus on today because it's the one that's giving me the most grief. It has all of my spring summer clothes in, as well as occasion wear that is short, because since JJ moved in, I had to meld these 2 wardrobes together. Meld, is that the word? So it's very full, and especially with the new addition of all of my Flossy clothes, it actually isn't workable. So it's not even like a choice of having to like wanting to cleanse or anything like that. It's a necessity. I have to make room in here. Like, look at all the hangers. It makes me feel sick. Okay, I'm going to do the usual where I take everything out of the wardrobe, put it on the bed, and then only put back in the things I want to keep. This feels like it's been a good system in the past. Now, I don't think that is a crazy skirt and shorts collection for spring and summer, but it just goes to show you that I don't ever find that many skirts and shorts that I absolutely love. I don't have that many. Again, look, it's not actually really a silly amount of tops either. My thing obviously is dresses. Okay, this is where it's gonna get a bit silly. Ow! What was that? Oh, it's a bar of soap. Oh my god, why do I have so much soap in here? So many. That was all of my white stuff, like literally half my wardrobe is white, and then this is all my colours now. I don't have as much colour, but we're into pinks. I do colour coordinate everything in my wardrobe just to make it easy. So this is all the pink. It's actually quite a lot of pink. And here is all my blue. Oh my gosh, I'm actually regretting this now. Oh, I wonder if I could get inside this. I've never tried before. No, I'm not actually going to do that. I need a break. Okay, everything is out on the bed. I'm slightly regretting the decision to do this in a heat wave, but oh well, it'll be good when it's done. Also, before we start, I thought I'd just give you guys a jump scare as to what's in this wardrobe. Ah! Boy stuff! Now that's quite enough of that. Okay, should we start with, what should we start with? Should we go backwards? Okay, I'm gonna go quick. There is no need to drag this out. Flossy by Freddie Cocoa set, perfection. This kind of bridges the gap in the wardrobe between the tops and the skirts because I hang it on one hanger, which is very smart of me. These trousers I have to keep even though I never wear them, because if I ever do take a trip to like the Middle East, or like, I don't know, just I need to wear something where I'm covered up, like these are the most beautiful, stylish, like long trousers that I could ever personally like, so I have to keep those. These Under the Stories like champagne satin shorts, I feel like these can go. I just don't really wear them very much. I do like them, but what do you guys think? I think I doubted them in the last clear out and saved them, but then didn't wear them, so I think they're gonna go. This is a little cute skirt from Cider. I feel like Coco might want this. This is such a tiny skirt and I just don't feel like I can do it. Flossy by Freddie Kelly shorts, perfection, of course. These are the floral Zimmermann shorts, which I can never throw these away, guys. Look how beautiful they are, like all of the details with the florals. I love them. Oh my goodness, I wonder whether I still need this ASOS skirt now I have my Flossy by Freddie one. They are different though, because this is a puffball skirt. I do really like it. I think I'm gonna have to keep this. Oh my goodness, my two pairs of white Zimmermann shorts. These are the original ones, and then these are the other ones I bought. They've got slightly different trims. Of course I'm going to keep them. I could never get rid of them. Now I've got my Flossy ones. I feel like these are going to be my ones where like I really care about keeping them nice, and I'm not gonna get like sun cream on them or take them to the pool or the beach or that kind of thing. Whereas with the Zimmermann shorts, especially on the last couple of holidays I've gone on, these have been worn to the beach, to the pool, in really like hot sweaty weather, whereas I don't think I would do that with these because these are nicer. Okay, I'm not going to throw these away because I just got this cute little pair of shorts from Under the Stories. I love the lace up, so I won't get rid of those. And then the last pair of shorts slash skirt that I have in my wardrobe is another pair of the Flossy by Freddie Kelly shorts, because I basically can never decide which size I wear in them. If I'm like having a skinny day, I wear an extra small, but if I'm like a bit bloated or a bit hot, I have to wear a small. So I have to keep both pairs, which is really annoying. Let's fiddle around with the colours because I like to colour coordinate. Okay, not the greatest start, but I didn't have that many to begin with, so I'm going to forgive myself. This top from Under the Stories I'm definitely keeping. It's so pretty. Look at the like corsagey flower in the middle, and it's so soft, and it's such a lovely top for spring when it's not that warm. Like we're in a heat wave now, but tomorrow it's going to drop to like 22 degrees, and me and my family are going out for like the afternoon and evening, so I'm thinking I'm actually going to wear this with my Kelly shorts, because look how cute like the colours look together, just lovely. Okay, this little top from Abercrombie I think I have to keep, because although I don't wear it a lot, it's a really good like hot weather top, because it's just very loose and airy, and it still looks classy without looking like a skimpy crop top, which it kind of is. Okay, I'm not doing well. I'm also going to keep this Under the Stories top, even though it is similar to my new Flossy Giselle top. The fabric is very different. It's a lot thicker. I actually hate wearing this top when it's hot, because it's just such stiff, thick fabric, whereas this is much cooler and much nicer, but this kind of looks a bit more like evening, so I think it's good to have both. I do really love this and I wear it a lot. Okay, then I have my shirts and blouses. To be honest, I think I'm going to keep all of these, except I did have a feeling that one day this one would go. It's this top from And Other Stories. I do really love it. I think it's so cool. It's like very 80s bridal. I just don't find it very wearable. It's like a little bit too long for me, so I have to tuck it, and then I feel like it just kind of doesn't look right, so I'm gonna get rid of you. I'm sorry, but the others can stay because, to be fair, they do get worn. Okay, on to dresses. I think this is going to really pain me because I think I do have the most exquisite dress collection, if I do say so myself. So here is my Flossy Angelina dress. Most of my Flossy dresses, by the way, are on my rail, like on display in my like studio room. They're not actually hanging up here. This is a spare. I don't know why I have two Angelina dresses, so maybe I should get rid of this, but then part of me feels like maybe I should have a spare because this is gone now. It's not coming back unless you guys, you know, hundreds of you suddenly request it. So maybe I should keep it. I'm gonna keep it for now. Some dresses are non-negotiables, like they're always going to stay, like this Zimmermann one, which I absolutely adore, and one of my favourite dresses in the world, you guys know, it's this Zimmermann one here. So these are all staying. I promise I am going to get rid of things, it's just, it's hard. Do you know what, I'm sweating, I need to put my hair up. Oh my goodness, guys. What am I going to do about this? If you don't know, you should know. This is the Blair Waldorf white party dress from season 2. It's basically, it belongs in a museum. It's an old Marc Jacobs dress from the early 2000s, I guess. Maybe I should just like hold on to this for some more time and like auction it off, or like put it in a museum. How old does it need to be before it's considered vintage? Is it 30 years? Damn, that's a long time to wait. Either way, I don't think I'm going to put it back in my wardrobe, because to tell you the truth, guys, it barely fit me when I bought it like 6 or 7 years ago. So I really don't think it's gonna fit me now, or maybe ever again. It's pretty small, so yeah, I think I'm gonna say bye to this, which is really sad. This ASOS dress I think I'm gonna keep, because even though it's like quite figure hugging, which is not the usual style that I like, it is extremely flattering and I do like how I look in it, so I'm gonna keep this. This dress is from Odd Muse. It's brand new and I do really like it, but it just doesn't suit me very much. I'm just not a drop waist girl. My body is not a drop waist body, which is really sad. I feel like Coco might like this though. It is very cute. I'm sad to not have it, but I'm just not going to wear it when it doesn't look good on me. Keeping this Under the Stories dress, I just got it. It's beautiful. Also keeping this Zimmermann dress, of course, one of my summer favourites. Okay, I can definitely get rid of this H&M dress, because as you just saw, I have a very similar one from Under the Stories, which is just like nicer quality, to be honest with you. But this is actually really nice quality for H&M, which is why I bought it in the first place. It's really lovely and very classy. It's also just like a little bit too long for me, like for how I perfectly like my dresses to be. So it's lovely, but I don't need it anymore. Okay, I think I can get rid of this dress from Goelia. It is beautiful. I have the same dress in black in my winter wardrobe. I just don't think that I would ever choose this over any of the vast numbers of other white dresses in my wardrobe. So I will be keeping it in black, but I don't think that I need it in white. It's super cute though, look at the bow. Another non-negotiable keep is my beautiful Zimmermann dress with the bows on the sleeves. Do you agree with me now, guys? Like, I do have the most exquisite dress collection. I just do. Don't argue. This Forever New play suit, I think I'm going to keep purely because I do need like some casual throw-on pieces in my wardrobe, especially for hot weather. And this is really nice because it's linen, it's comfortable, and it's nice and cool to wear. So I'll keep this even though it's not like my favourite thing in my wardrobe. Even though this Under the Stories dress is beautiful, I don't know if you can even see the detail, like the flowers on it. It's so lovely, but I think I'm going to get rid of it because it's just so figure hugging and tight, which you guys know is not something that I like to wear. I'm making an exception for the ASOS dress because it's so flattering on me. This is not like unflattering, but it's just not as nice, and I've only worn it once in like the 2 years I've had it, so yeah, I think this is gonna go. I think I'm also gonna get rid of this dress from In the Style. It's super cute, and it's actually, again, really nice quality for a fast fashion brand. I've had this for so long though, and I never ever choose to wear it for some reason, but it is lovely. It has a square neckline, it's got this kind of corset boning. This was a Lorna Luxe piece from In the Style, that's why it's nice. But like I said, I just don't wear it, so I'm gonna get rid of it. This dress from Under the Stories I absolutely love. I call it my Midsummer Night's Dream dress because it makes me feel like a Shakespearean fairy. It's just so beautiful. I love this. Oh no, this Abercrombie dress. I think I'm gonna get rid of this. It's so pretty. Like, oh my gosh, the most beautiful like pale champagne ivory satin. But I'm just not a plunging neckline girl. I do not feel comfortable in it. I do not feel confident. I do not have the assets to give this dress justice. This Abercrombie dress I'm going to reluctantly keep, not because it's not cute, like it is lovely, but it's just a bit boring. But I do wear it a lot. I just throw it on in summer when I just need something like really casual to wear. I'm just gonna wash it though, I've just realised it's really dirty. Okay, so I have these two knitted cap sleeve dresses. They're so similar. I think I was debating between these two in my last clear out, and I decided just to keep both, but it turns out that I don't really get much wear out of them. So instead instead of getting rid of both of them, I am just going to choose. This one is Love Shack Fancy and this one is Under the Stories. And honestly, the Under the Stories one is just so much nicer. It has all of these beautiful flower details and the little frill at the bottom, and this one is just a bit kind of flimsy. So I'm going to get rid of that one. This broderie dress from Rotate I'm going to keep. I wear this quite often. So this is an And Other Stories like shirt dress with a little kind of broderie detail. It is pretty, but it is very plain and like quite boring. I feel like I want to get rid of it, but then I think that maybe I should keep it again just as like kind of a more casual dress, whereas the rest of these are very, very elevated. So I think maybe I should hold on to this. This one from ASOS though, I think I can lose. Again, I think it's gorgeous, but I just don't think it compares to my other dresses. Like if I'm going for that kind of more slightly dressed up look, then I'm more likely to choose something else over this, even though it's lovely. You can't really see, can you? But there's lots of like nice kind of broderie detail, but yeah, I think I'll get rid of this one. Okay, oh my gosh, this Forever New dress. I did love this at the time. It reminded me of Ariel, like wrapping herself up in the ship's sail, but I really haven't worn it at all, and I just think if it was gone, I really wouldn't miss it, so I think that just needs to go. Oh, okay, what do we think about this Sandro playsuit? It's very chic, I think, but I'm not sure it's very me. There's just nothing that's like feminine about it. I do like it. I think maybe I should try this one on again. My first Zimmermann dress. This isn't actually my first. I had 2 others before then, but I sold them. This is my first like proper Zimmermann style piece. So sentimental. It's my doily dress. I love it. And the last of my white like summery day dresses is my linen Leo Lynn dress, which I do love. I do wear this. Haven't worn it this year though, so I need to make sure I do, but it is super pretty. I'm not ready to get rid of this yet. Okay, now for colours. The H&M Lemon 2-piece. I'm not ready to get rid of this quite yet. I think maybe one day I will, but today I'm not ready, so I won't. Guys, what do we think of this? This is an Abercrombie dress. I love this dress. They always bring it back in like different colours and prints, and I really love it. I'm just not sure if I am 100% in love with this colour still. I love the print. They're like, I don't know if they're peonies or roses. Like, they're really nice, but this colour is not very my style, is it? Should we put it to the side? My Flossy by Freddie Beverly dress. Honestly, one of my favourite Flossy dresses of all time. It's just fabulous. Very underrated. Okay, I think maybe I do not need both of these Zimmermann linen dresses. They're exactly the same. One is in pink and one has the kind of like tree print on it. And I think I'm inclined to keep the one with the print on just because it's a bit more fun. And also this colour, I feel like I've never felt fully comfortable in this shade of pink because weirdly, I just think it's very close to like what I look like when I'm sunburnt. Do you know what? I'm going to try both of them on to be sure, but I'm thinking that I will get rid of one. Next, I've got this pink like boucle shift dress from a brand called Tuckernuck. It's an American brand. This actually doesn't fit me very well. It's a little bit wide for me, and the pink is very, very bright pink, which, as you know, isn't really my favourite. So it's very, very cute. I love the buttons, but this is gonna go. Oh my goodness, my Selkie dress. This is the most gorgeous yet unwearable dress in the world. It's so over the top. It's so short that it's almost embarrassing to wear, but I do think that you find occasions to wear things like this too. I wore this to the Taylor Swift Eras tour. I'm gonna keep it. Okay, so we're into like the pink occasion wear section of my wardrobe now. My Flossy by Freddie Nelly dress. One of the first 3 dresses of all time. So gorgeous. Okay, part of me so wants to keep this Coast dress because it's so cute and fabulous, but the reality of me actually wearing this again, like, where am I going to wear this to? Where? It's so Glinda though. I love it. Like maybe if I was doing a Glinda costume, but other than that I don't think I'm going to wear it, so I'm going to get rid of it. I'm definitely keeping this pink silk dress from Havana, London. They've now stopped like trading as a brand, which is really, really sad because they made beautiful dresses and I love this. Oh my god, is it time for me to get rid of my pink circus tent? I did wear this a few times and loved it every time I wore it and felt amazing, but I haven't worn it for a while, and will I wear it again? I don't know, I don't think I will. I may try this on again just to be sure, but I think it's going. I don't know if I'll ever be able to get rid of this Camilla Snow White dress. It is exquisite. Haven't worn it yet, but I hope I will. Okay, this pains me because you guys know how much I love Santini, one of my favourite brands, but I just don't think this dress is for me. It's the shape. It's just a bit too figure hugging for me to really love it, and I have other beautiful Santini dresses that I prefer to this. So I think I'm going to get rid of her. I think I can get rid of this dress from Coast. It's really beautiful. I love the open back with the big bow and of course the feathers, but again, it's just not a silhouette that I feel really comfortable wearing, or I think really like suits me or says anything about my personality and my style. So I do love it, but I'm gonna get rid of it because I'm just not gonna wear it. I will keep this little Zara dress though, because this came in so handy when it was Coco's 18th birthday party last year, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so old, like what do I wear to party in a club with 18-year-olds? I just felt like I didn't have anything, so I wore this and I felt so cute and loved it, and everybody loved my look. I wore it with my Barbie shoes. This dress, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do about this dress. What do you think? I love it. It reminds me of Blair. I think this is such a Blair, like Gossip Girl, OG season 1 style dress. But am I going to actually wear it again? Okay, this is what I'm talking about. This Santini dress, so much more my style. I just love the silhouette. It's so beautiful. Love the short sleeves. So cute. I wore this to their 5th birthday party this year. I've also got to keep the ivory version of the silk Havana dress. I love this. I wore this to a film premiere. It was Kristen Stewart's Princess Diana film. Very weird film, by the way. Wouldn't recommend. And then this River Island dress, I think I will give this one more chance to see if there's any like occasion that calls for this year, because I do think it's very chic. I really don't like the quality. It does feel very cheap, which I feel like now my wardrobe is just so like curated over the years, and the pieces that have stood the test of time are the more expensive, like high quality stuff. Everything that was kind of high street or fast fashion, a lot of that has kind of been filtered out over the years, just because I do prefer the feel of the nice fabrics and the structure of the really like more high-end well-made pieces. But this is very cute. I love the black flower. I feel like it's quite Chanel vibes. So let's give her one more go. Okay, coming to the end now, we're on to blues. I think I will keep hold of my Karen Millen, I think this is a Lydia Millen one actually, beach dress, because it really is pretty. I think it's very unique. I do like this a lot. This Abercrombie playsuit, I think I'm going to get rid of. It is super pretty, but this shade of blue is just not my perfect cup of tea. Like, compare it to the Abercrombie dress that I got for Disney, which is like a true kind of baby blue, more Cinderella. This is very like cornflower blue. It's lovely, but it's just not really my preference. So I think I'll get rid of that. Keeping this one though, I love this. Loved wearing it in Flowrider. Of course I'm keeping the Palm Beach two-piece. I also wore this in Florida. And I'm also going to keep this dress from And Other Stories, although it's a bit contrary to what I just said about the shade of blue. But I do really like this. It's so floaty and airy. It really is like the perfect hot weather holiday dress, and it is very pretty, the colour. Oh my goodness guys, what am I to do about this Selkie dress? It's so ridiculous. I nearly got rid of it like in the last clear out, and then my mum was like, you have to keep that, it's amazing, and she's right. And then I ended up wearing it to the Short and Sweet tour. Like, it was so Sabrina. I just was so happy with my outfit. I can't get rid of it. It's so pretty, even though it's so unwearable. I feel like there is a time in the future where this is going to come in handy again. Okay, final leg, we're on to the black section of my wardrobe, which is going to be hard because most of this is new, so I feel like I'm not going to do very well here. But this is my Flossy by Freddie Annabelle dress, which I'm obsessed with. Isn't that just the most chic, like New York at the plaza at Christmas time dress? It's heaven. I just got this dress a few months ago from And Other Stories, so it still has the tag in. I just bought it at like a really awkward time of year, like the end of winter, beginning of spring, so I haven't really had a chance to wear it, but I do really love it. This Nadine Marabi velvet dress, it looks so bad on the hanger, but honestly on, it's beautiful. It's velvet, it's off the shoulder, it's so chic with this pearl bodysuit underneath. I absolutely love it. Okay, so this is the famous Odd Muse dress. It is really gorgeous. I love it. It's so flattering. I can totally see why it's so popular. Like, they're famous for this dress, but I kind of feel like everyone has this dress now. It went so viral that it's not like unique anymore. It's not like, oh, that's such a cool dress, where did you get it? It's like That's the Old Muse dress, and it's been duped so many times, so I don't know. I think I will keep it. Like, it's too pretty to not keep. Okay, I think I can finally get rid of a black dress with this Under the Stories one. It's very pretty, it's black velvet and it's covered in pearls on the top, but I just think it's the shape for me. It's a bit loose, it's a bit like shapeless for me. It is really pretty, but I feel like out of all of these dresses, it's probably my least favourite. This dress looks a little bit boring, but it actually has a really nice fit. It's from a brand called Hyacinth House, and I feel like it's nice just to have a very ultra simple like little black dress that you can wear in the summer, like with nothing under, or I could do this in winter with like my Flossy by Freddie Grace blouse underneath, and it would look very chic. So I feel like this is a good one to keep hold of, even though it's quite plain. And then the final dress in this wardrobe, thank goodness, is this Under the Stories black dress that I got in the sale. I just love this pearl like high neck statement collar. So chic and sophisticated, kind of like a 60s vibe as well. So I will keep this. Do you know what? I'm really happy with that. I think I've been very ruthless for me. I think I've been a big brave girl, and I didn't need my mummy and my mean sister to come and help me and traumatize me again like the last clear out. I think I did a very good job all on my own. There's lots of room now. I do feel a bit icky about getting rid of some of the stuff that I've gotten rid of, but I think I can survive without them. You know, they're only clothes. I have so many nice ones already, and lots more obviously to come on the way from Flossy, so I think I'll be okay. That was actually pretty exhausting. Okay, next I'm going to tackle this wardrobe. This one is really annoying because it's where I keep my like coats and jackets that aren't like my fancy ones, you know, but then also long dresses, and because the coats take up a lot of space, the dresses always end up just getting crushed. So I haven't even been able to put away my beautiful Flossy Margot dress from Christmas away because I don't want it to get crushed. Okay, I'm going to pop you guys there whilst we do the long wardrobe. Just having a spritz of perfume. I got gifted this Burberry perfume. It's Burberry Her like a few months ago, and I just had it sat in a bag in here. Totally forgot about it and got it out the other day, and I was like, oh my god, it's amazing. It smells like strawberries and cream. It's like British summer sweet. Gorgeous. Let's open up the wardrobe and do the same thing. I'm gonna empty it out. Oh my god, look at this pile. I guarantee if that was a contest, like guess how many things are in this wardrobe, we all would have failed. I could not even have guessed how many things I've managed to squeeze into that tiny wardrobe. Okay, already I know that this is going to be really hard because there are some really nice dresses in this wardrobe. I actually have such nice taste. Modest as always. It's going to be kind of hard for you to see these full length, but I have my rotate puff sleeve dress. I wore this to Ascot one year, the most elegant dress in the world. New LK Bennett yellow cotton dress. I wore this in Florida to look like Jane from Tarzan on my Animal Kingdom day. Love it. Such a beautiful summer dress. In fact, I'm going to put the more daytime ones at the side so they're easier to get to. This House of CB dress, wore to Ascot last year. Again, super classy, so beautiful, like in love with this dress. Oh my god, and this is another one of my Ascot dresses. This is actually a River Island dress. I love this. It's so like sandy in Greece, very like 1950s. I'm not that keen on this like textured pattern on it, but it really makes up for it in like the silhouette. It has such a nice full fun skirt. So I love this, I'm keeping it. This Under the Stories like cotton linen dress. I think I can get rid of this. I wore this in Saint-Tropez on holiday like 2 years ago, and I felt like on the day that I wore it, I was a bit like, I just didn't feel that good in it. I think it's because it's just not very me. It's long, but it's also like quite figure hugging. If I'm gonna wear something long, I need it to be swishy, you know? So this one can go. I have to keep this pink LK Bennett dress. It's so pretty. This is like my modern princess dress. It reminds me of like Kate Middleton. I love it. Very classy. Guys, will I ever find the strength to get rid of this Zara dress? I don't think so, and I don't think there is a need. My mum hates this dress and she makes fun of me anytime I wear it, and I just laugh at her and pity her because she just doesn't get it. She doesn't get how chic this dress is. It's so effortless. It looks so like old school, kind of vintage, effortless, expensive. I love this dress and I don't care what she says. My Flossy by Freddie Daphne dress, obvious keep, of course. Look, it's very colourful compared to my other wardrobe. We have pink and blue and yellow. Okay, it pains me a little bit, but I think I may get rid of this Sister Jane dress. It's so fabulous and I loved wearing it. Where did I wear this? I wore this to this Vogue. Oh, it was Vogue's Inspirational Women's Gala or something like that, and I did feel fabulous in it, but I'm just like, where am I going to get the occasion to wear this again, you know? And would I want to outfit repeat if it was another like big occasion like that? Probably not. This is why like nowadays I love renting outfits on like By Rotation or Her, because it just makes so much more sense to rent an outfit that you only really intend on wearing once, rather than buying something. I don't know, I may have to try this on because I'm looking at it now and I'm like, oh my god, it's so beautiful, but I don't know if I'm wearing this again realistically. This dress is my Mediterranean goddess dress from And Other Stories. I wore this last summer to Andrea Bocelli's concert in Tuscany, and it's just absolutely stunning. Oh, I also wore it in Saint-Tropez on holiday. So I wore this twice last year. Oh my gosh, my absolutely beautiful Selkie princess dress. I wore this once to the Disneyland Paris hotel opening dinner and felt like an absolute princess in it, and I just hope I get more occasions to wear this to. It's so annoying because you can't wear it to a wedding because it's just very, very close. Even though it is pink, it's just it's very close. But I love it so much. Okay, even though I do love this coast dress, oh my god, I love this coast dress. I was going to say, I think it takes up too much room. It has too much bang and not enough buck, if that makes sense. It takes up so much room, but the payoff of me actually having the opportunity to wear this is not very high. Oh, I do really love it. I don't know what to do. I've got 3 of these coast dresses that are beautiful quality. They're fabulous. They're massive though. They take up so much room because the skirts are huge. This is the one that I'm definitely keeping. You could not prize this dress out of my cold dead hands because it's my favourite. I wore this to Amy's wedding in Italy last year and it was just such a hit. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with it. And then the third one is this dress, which, let's be honest, is not exactly my usual cup of tea. It's so colourful, like royal blue. Have you ever seen me in royal blue? And like all these bright pinks and bright oranges. But guys, there is something about this dress that I just adore, and it's probably like the single most colourful piece I have in my entire wardrobe, and I haven't had the chance to wear it yet, but I feel like that day will come. There'll be a summer wedding and I'm like, oh my god, I can't wear anything, all my dresses are too close to white, and I'll be like, I wish I kept that dress. And this one. Guys, I actually need your help. If you were going to keep one out of these 2, which would it be? Bearing in mind I did wear this to Josie's like post-wedding luncheon. I've only got rid of 2 dresses. Do you know what? In light of the fact that I haven't got rid of anything else, I think I'm going to get rid of this dress from Coast. It is really beautiful. I wore it to my cousin and my best friend's wedding, but I don't know if I'd wear it again. Like, I liked wearing it on the day, but I still didn't feel like 100%. You know when you just feel really, really great in something and you're like, ugh, I am the belle of the ball here, apart from the bride. That's how I felt in this dress at Amy's wedding. But wearing this, it just didn't give me that feeling. So maybe it is time to let this one go. Oh, I really love this dress. It's an And Other Stories knitted, kind of like long summer dress. I've worn this a few times last summer. I need to remember to wear it this year. I think I always forget to wear the things in this wardrobe because they're usually so squished together that I forget what's in there, which is why I really did want to be ruthless, but everything in there is so nice. Like, I have to keep this. My Flossy by Freddie Giselle dress, like, come on. I could maybe get rid of this Abercrombie dress, but to be honest, I really don't want to because it's like a very, very nice casual throw on. Like, I don't really care a lot about this dress. Like, the closest thing I have to it is my Flossy by Freddie Giselle dress, but that just feels more dressed up, it's more elevated. This is just very, very casual, and I love the ruching on the bodice. Like, I'm gonna keep this. This is not going well. And then finally I have this beautiful dress from Karen Millen. I nearly got rid of this in my last clear out, and then I took this on holiday to, where were we? We were in Italy. Oh, it was Amy's wedding trip, so we were in Lake Maggiore. And I took this and I wore it and I absolutely loved it and felt gorgeous in it. It's a really nice colour. So I think I'm going to keep it. I think I just need to not buy any more long pieces because I don't have room. But I can't get rid of this in good faith, so I'm keeping it. Okay, I got rid of 3, maybe 4, maybe 5 dresses, depending on what I choose to do with these. My plan was to be ruthless with dresses so that I could be less ruthless with the coats. But now the tables have turned and now I need to be ruthless with coats, clearly. Okay, so as hideous as this coat is, you guys know it's a necessity. It's my best coat, even though it's the ugliest. I mean, actually it is kind of cute. The colour is gorgeous. It's from Guess and it has this humongous hood. And it's like totally waterproof and it's long. It's like, this is the coat to wear when it's storming, you know, at Disneyland and you're outside all day. Like, I did wear this when I went to Disneyland in March, like 2 years ago, and it was perfect. Again, with this one, even though it's not my favourite coat style-wise, it's just like my biggest, warmest, fluffiest coat that I have, and it's just really good sometimes. Like, I do get a lot of wear out of it, so I have to keep this. Okay, please give me the strength to be ruthless. I have these 2 coats. This is my Zara kind of raincoat that I used to be obsessed with, but to be honest, I never, ever, ever wear it. And you may say, Freddie, well, what will you wear if you go out in the rain? And the answer is, I don't go out in the rain, I'm a cat. I used to really like this because I thought it had like chic 60s vibes, but I don't wear it and I need the space. However, this Hobbs trench coat, I don't think I can get rid of because it's so classic, it's so well made, and I don't think I will ever find a coat in this particular like perfect shade of baby pink, and I feel like I would really regret it if I got rid of this coat. So I'm gonna keep her. My Burberry trench coat, which I never ever wear, maybe wasn't the wisest purchase. I did not even do like a Bicester Village one. This is an official one, like I got it from the store on Regent Street. I don't know, it's not something you really throw away, so yes. Oh dear, I think it may be time for me to get rid of my fleece. No, is it? I don't know. I just feel like one needs a cute fleece in their life in case they're forced to wear a fleece and like you want it to be cute, you know? This is very hard and troubling. I also have this little cutie pie jacket that is very important to me because I bought it at Disneyland Paris. It's proper like Disneyland merch, of which I have very, very few, as you know, because it's rare to find cute Disney merch in like pretty colours with like subtle branding that's not like really over the top and tacky. And look how cute this is. It's got Minnie Mouse in like gold embroidery with a sequin kind of, well, to be honest, I don't really know what it is. Is it a sun, a star, a bubble? But it's cute and it has a gold zip and I'm not getting rid of this. Then I've got my 2 And Other Stories jackets, and to be honest, I do wear both of these. They're nothing special, but they're just like my cute little throw-on jackets. I can't be forced to choose. Which one would you keep if it was you? Number 1, white goes with a lot of outfits, you know, very classic, pretty. Or number 2, which is this kind of pinky shade, has a very nice cute little collar and is very, very sweet. I like both, I'm keeping both. And then the last coat, oh my god, how is anyone actually going to tell me to get rid of this jacket? It's from Abercrombie and it's a white furry puffer jacket and it's absolutely gorgeous and cozy and lovely. And why would anyone throw this away if they had it in their wardrobe? Like, I can't. Oh, this has not gone well and I'm feeling extremely grumpy, and I'm sorry if this was very unsatisfying to watch because it was very unsatisfying to experience. Okay, but now I'm even more certain that only one of these dresses can go back in, so shall I try them on again now, and hopefully that can help us decide. Okay, so this is the first dress. I hadn't tried this on since Josie's wedding, so 2 years ago now, and oh my god, guys, I actually love it so much. I think it's beautiful. I just love this 1950s silhouette. I just think it's the nicest. It is a little bit big for me, like around here. On both sides. I'd kind of want it to get like taken in maybe, so it was like really cinched in round there. I don't think I can get rid of this. Like, how could I? It's so pretty. Dress number 2. This is not good, guys. This is not good because this is beautiful too. This is so beautiful. I don't know what to do. I mean, I love the colours on this. I think it's so striking. Although I can't help but feel that the other dress is just kind of more me. It's so pretty though. I love the pink and like all the flowers and colours on the pink look so nice. Do I just keep them both? I need your honest advice as friends. Don't you think that these dresses are very different and unique and not like that easy to get? So getting rid of them would be a mistake that I'd regret? Or do they take up more room in the wardrobe than they're worth because of these humongous skirts? It's so hard. Oh my god, trying on clothes in a heat wave was probably not the smartest idea. I'm absolutely sweating. But guys, thank you so much for helping me clear out, even in spirit. But I also do really appreciate the comments. I will definitely hold off depopping until I've heard your advice on these dresses. And sorry I wasn't very good at it today. I think my first one I was very ruthless. Second one, not so much. But in a way, it's quite nice even to do that every so often and just like take stock of the lovely things that you do have. Be reminded to wear them. Be reminded to feel grateful and lucky that you have them. I'm still glad we did this, even if I didn't get rid of very much. To be fair, this is the chunk that I took out, including hopefully one or maybe even two of those dresses. So I didn't do too bad. It looks slightly better. Does it? Does it? Am I delusional? Tell me it looks better, please. Oh my goodness, guys. I am absolutely going to have to call it a day after all of that. I actually feel exhausted, probably because it's 34 degrees outside. But I hope that you feel like we've caught up and you enjoyed the wardrobe clear out. Don't forget that I will list everything on my Depop, which I'll link down below for you guys, and I will ship anywhere in the world. It was definitely nice for me to catch up with you guys, so thank you so much for watching as always, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye!